we've all been through stretches where you just don't get fires. And that's where a lot of bad stuff usually happens, right? The chatter starts picking up, people start getting off into little groups, and a good fire brings a good firehouse together.
It does.
100%. It really does,
I've referred to them
So
as morale boosters.
yeah, and so we were low, morale was pretty low. But then this kid came in and he was curious about everything and he wanted to know something about everything. And so we would have drill night and he would go, and before anyone left the firehouse, he would go grab some obscure tool out of a compartment and bring it over and ask somebody, "What is this?" "Well, that's a breast nozzle." "Well, what's it do?" "Well, it does this." And what happens next is the next guy comes over, in 1984, we used that in this fire. And then now you got like 3 or 4 guys around telling stories about this one, simple little nozzle, right? So he would start doing this, and before you knew it, that most of the guys were hanging out after training.
Wow.
And it would be like, "All right, go get this. You know what compartment that is?" And then they were telling him to go get things because they know they had stories to tell about it, right?
That's cool.
He was that light in the darkness we needed.
Yep.
He brought that passion and he brought that curiosity back and he brought that camaraderie back that we had kind of lost because we just became stagnant.